And I hear that we are ready for Donkey Kong Jungle Beat, so take it away, LaurieDBunnykins.
Okay, hello! Welcome to Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. My name is LaurieDBunnykins, and I'm going to be running you through the any percent route today. This game has a lot going on, so I have frozenflygone here to help me.
Hey Laurie, thanks for having me.
We can talk about the game once we get started, so I'm just going to be starting the run in 3, 2, 1, go.
Awesome. So basically we start out as Laurie is using the bongo controller. This has some really unique tech that makes this run super awesome. So pretty much Laurie, first thing, is going to change the clap sensor to be at the absolute minimum because clapping is critically important. There are two parts of a clap. There's the inner circle that is the grab range and the outer circle that is the kind of attack or sound range. And we'll talk about how both of those things are critically important during the run. So during levels, Laurie probably won't be talking as much because just her talking could trigger the clap sensor. And every time you clap in most levels, it slows you down. So gotta clap at the most important times. That's the intro level, and we're gonna jump right into Banana Kingdom. So as part of the 90% route, we have to route in getting 51 crests, and the number of crests you get per level is based upon your beat count, and beats are bananas. And so we're going to talk about comboing and how we get enough beats to make sure we get the right amount of crests. For Banana Kingdom, we only need silver, so we need to get 400 beats. And right here, you're going to see a tech called the Infinite Wall Clap, where Laurie picks up the bongos, blows into it, so the game thinks that you're clapping every single frame. And that's how she flew straight across the screen. We're going to be seeing more of those IWCs throughout the run. That was really clean. Well done.
Yeah, that was good.
Really fast.
Also, the bonus games.
Yes, so as I was explaining the IWC, the bonus game came and went really fast. At the end of nearly all levels, Laurie gets to do a bonus game that you can get anywhere from 0 to 60, about 65 beats. And that's important for a lot of our beat counts as well. And so the pig that you just saw Laurie kill, that's one of the big enemies that you see. It has a little combo, like, fight sequence. So talking about comboing, so comboing is really important. Laurie's doing a backflip here, so there's a bunch of cool moves that boost your combo. So Laurie did a backflip into our catashoot, now has a triple combo, and that's going to be how she stacks up these beats extremely quickly. So you see the beat counter just flying up, 140 beats right there, no problem. So keeping in mind that the 60 beats we're going to get from the bonus game, she's well on her way to the 400 beat count.
Yeah, I'm going to try not to overbeat too much, because at the end of the level, there's like a beat, at the end of each kingdom, there's like a beat counter.
Yeah.
And so I want to have specific amounts of beats because it wastes like 2 frames every extra beat you have over what you need.
Yep, so it's not like you just want to get as many beats as possible. It's actually very precise routing. And yeah, I hear you all saying in chat, I can hear the bongos. If you want to see the bongos, donate for the bongo cam. I can see these wonderful bongos, and I know you want to. So this is Dread Kong, one of the bosses. The Kongs are one of the 4 boss types in this battle. Basically, you have a back and forth kind of combat system. So every time Laurie claps, it's a dodge, and then you punch to hit. And so each of the Kongs have a very specific pattern, and that was a great fight, Laurie.
Yeah, that was good. You can't gain beats during boss fights, so that's why I try and use the bonus game to wrap everything up. In a lot of the levels, I'm going to try and be safe with my beat count, so I might overbeat a little bit. But for these early game bosses, I'm not too worried. So I got 428. It's 400 exactly is the amount I actually need for the silver crest. However, if you get close enough to the crest and like still get it, but you're like right on the border, it'll play a little like suspense thing that adds a little like second or so to the animation of beats falling into the spirit, or I don't think that's called the spirit tree, it's the something tree.
Yeah.
So you usually want to go a little bit over just so you don't have that little suspense moment.
Yeah. So it's you want to get about 5% over. So for silver, that's 20. For gold, that's 40. Platinum, it doesn't matter. You'll get the same cutscene no matter what.
Yeah, platinum, it doesn't matter at all.
All right, so moving into Orange Kingdom. Speaking of platinums, we need to get platinum here. Our first level here, Silver Snow Peak. this is a kind of an auto-scroller in a way, but you gotta make sure you go the right path. So basically, you propel the thing moving forward just by, you know, tapping the bongos really quickly. And Laurie's gonna get a free 100 flower here. 100 flowers just mean that you have to collect all these little flower bits, and you will receive a gift of 100 beats. So 100 flowers are critically important throughout the run. That's an introduction to it.
Also, you just saw me get hit there. Beats act not only as my score, but also as my health.
Yeah. So in the chance that you somehow run out of all your beats, you will lose a life. I don't know. I've never gotten down to 0 beats. It's very hard to get to 0.
It is pretty hard. Although, like, even getting hit a few times can mess up, like, my, like, route. Because I might be, like, beats under where I want to be if I get hit too much. And also, getting hit in midair kills your combo and any beats that you're currently, like, in the middle of collecting with your combo.
Yes.
So getting hit
really
in midair is very bad.
Yep. So, you know, keeping the combo can be a really stressful experience in those in the levels we need it for the beat counter. So you see Laurie here is going to try and lose the jump game because it's just faster. It's not worth the amount of beats that we would get for platinum, and we've routed in plenty that we want to just end the jump minigame as fast as possible.
I accidentally did it better than I wanted to do. If you don't jump at all in that minigame, you get this like second long pause of like your dude like just like kind of flailing.
Yeah. All right, and speaking of comboing, this is Sky Garden. We're gonna see a bit of a combo lead up here. So Laurie's got 5 combos. So basically anytime you use a mechanic in the level or do fancy moves such as corvus, backflips, stuff like that, you gain a combo. So Laurie got up to combo 5 there, gets a cool 200 beats. And we're well on our way to 1,200 that we need for platinum. This is the chicken mini boss. So you have to wait for the chicken to kind of dip its head down, clap it on its head, and collect its beats. Do not ask me why this chicken has bananas inside of it. I don't know. So yeah, just basically just going through here comboing. You can see that she's still in the air, so maintains her combo and then is dropping down to collect. And with the end of level minigame, we have well done enough.
I'm gonna collect a few beats here because these bosses it's possible to take damage. Coming up is my first rock fight.
Yep.
There's a cool skip I can do on the rock fights if you want to go over that.
Yeah, so the rocks these are the birds, the second boss type here. So basically, there is a thing called the enrage skip. So all of the bosses have like an enrage action. For this rock, it will happen at 300. So what Laurie's going to try and do is attack it just above 300 and then 2-cycle it. So we never have to see the enrage cutscene. That is the optimal fight. And yes, nice. It's actually really hard. So you have to mash that second hit a lot. That was really well done. That's like that was a perfect fight.
I didn't feel too good about that second hit, but I got it, so nice.
Yeah. Yeah, that was really good. All right, so that is platinum. Yay. Yeah, we have to sit here and wait for all the crests to collect. Platinum's supposed to be like this hidden thing. So basically when you get 1,200, it'll come down from the moon. And yeah, that's Orange Kingdom.
I think my sisters and I used to call them moon crests.
It makes sense.
But coming up, we have our next level, Monkey Fest in Watermelon Kingdom. And Monkey Fest has a big skip in it, so hopefully this one goes well.
Yeah, Monkey Fest skip is really cool. So basically this level, you basically just take these clappers, we call them clappers, the monkeys throw you along the level. And typically you have to go all the way up to the right, all the way back to the left. But what Laurie's gonna do is position herself and scoot over to the right, bonk on this wall, and get a later game clapper. So you have to, and so gets the clapper and good Monkey Fest skip. That skip's a really big portion of the level. We were talking about skips before this. This is one of the bigger ones, absolutely.
Yeah. Because of this game's kind of short levels and its level by level basis, a lot of the skips... Okay, I didn't want to clap those guys too much, but a lot of the skips actually don't save too much time.
Yeah.
So like skips like that are bigger, because even like the zip we did at the very beginning of the run only saved like maybe 15, 20.
Yeah, they look really impressive. So that's great. So now moving into Desert Oasis. If I hadn't mentioned it already, we need gold here, so we need 800 beats. So we've gotten a good amount from Monkey Fest, but we also skipped a lot of it, so we gotta make up some beats here. We want to make sure we get the 100 flower, and then we are going to see a cool mechanic that's gonna help us out in a few of the later levels. That's gonna help us get all the way up to 800 pretty easy. Yeah, pretty much just standard platforming in this level. Going through, killing the boss, the pig boss there.
And then right here is what we want.
Yes. So here's the disperser flowers, as we call them. You can basically just spam and get a heck ton of beats out of that. So that was awesome. Up to, yeah, over 760, which again, with the end of level minigame is going to be more than fine. There is... there's a possible item to see you can do here to skip this pig mini boss. So let's see how it goes.
No, didn't get it.
All good.
I am struggling here.
That one's pretty finicky for sure.
Yeah, ideally we would skip right to him, but I didn't get it, so.
So yeah, here are the like palm tree pig mini boss. You basically have to wait for him to throw the coconut, and then you kick it at him and do the thing. 3 hits and it's over. And that's the end of the level. Well over the number of beats that we need for 800 for gold.
This upcoming boss type does do a lot of damage, so I'll grab some buffer here.
Yeah.
Usually
so
this guy I don't get hit by, but the later ones I do, so I like to back up them just in case.
That's the nice thing, is if you get a few more beats throughout the level, you can always just not go as hard on the end of level minigame. It's a really nice buffer. All right, so this is Roadhog. Yeah, rest your hands. This is Roadhog. I would say the hog bosses are probably the hardest casually and in the speedrun still. And so basically what Laurie's gonna do is just go up and clap, and it releases 3 coconuts, so we don't have to wait for it to throw coconuts at us, and then just punch it in the face a lot. And then it's gonna get enraged, and the goal is that we're gonna do the same thing. Run over, cause it to hit a bunch of coconuts out, and then 2-cycle it. That's the dream. Looks like it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Well done.
The bullying system is like a thing you can do on all of the hogs. So for all 3 of them, I can just kind of run up to them and clap within grab range, and they'll spit out coconuts like that. It's obviously harder to do it in later fights where the platform layout's going to be a lot more difficult to navigate.
Yeah. Exactly.
And if you hit all the coconuts in actually like quick succession, as you saw there, they'll rank up in damage. And if you get it fast enough to get all 3 coconuts in that speed, you do 50 damage on the 3rd coconut, which is really good.
Yeah, it stacks really heavily. And I would say the game's pretty forgiving about having you collect and being able to hit with the coconuts, so as long as you're pretty much lined up.
Yeah, as long as you grab them and there's not a wall in between you, you throw a coconut, it's gonna hit the boss. There's not really aiming.
Exactly. All right, so moving into Apple Kingdom, we only need bronze, so we just are gonna get 400 beats. So kind of moving quickly through this level.
Yeah. We are getting silver here.
Silver, yeah.
Yeah.
My brain.
In this run, fun fact, there's actually no levels where we only get bronze. Even in the levels where we're getting the lowest amount of beats that we usually get in the run, I'm still gonna go for silver, which is kind of cool. But that's just mainly because silver's pretty easy.
Yeah, like getting 400, it's almost difficult to not get that many. We are not going to get the 100 flower here because we don't really need it, and it, you know, causes some weird routing. It loses us some time. We're going to have plenty of beats. So cool thing coming up here that Laurie is going to do is wall jump off of the screen transition, essentially, to be able to come in and skip the armadillo's attack. So what you saw is she jumped off the wall and then jumped off the screen transition. Really cool skip. Pretty neat how she does that. So yeah, pretty much all the armadillos, the goal is that we don't ever want it to attack because that loses time, and we do that in a variety of different ways. But if you clap at it before you land on the ground, it's the easiest way to do that. Moving into Ice Warren, so we definitely want to get this 100 flower, but there are backups if we don't get it.
I think I'm good on it.
I think you have enough too. Yeah, so sometimes the 100 flowers have multiple parts. So you see, got the first part of the 100 flower, now got the second part, great job. And the good thing about getting the 100 flower is you don't need to collect any of the beats on the slide down, because every time you clap, you have to stop and watch the animation of DK picking up the beats. So we don't want to do that. Yeah, this is our little dragon friend. We'll see them throughout the game. And trying to get this chicken skip. So using this clapper to fly over it. Yes, well done. That was really nice. So you basically can just position yourself in a way that you can fly over it without having to fight it. That was really smooth.
Yeah, that was good.
And yeah, ice levels are really have a little bit of different physics to go along with it, especially this like slide portion. But that's already the end of Ice Warren, and we're gonna just fail this mini game to go fast.
I want
Nice.
an even number.
Yes, exactly. All right, and now we are moving into our fourth and final type of boss. I really like how all the bosses are pretty unique in this game. So we have Turret Tusk. Turret Tusk is almost essentially done casually. So basically you get the pineapple, throw it into its mouth, and then its heart comes out and you throw a bunch of pineapples at it, and it explodes. For this one, once you've thrown all the pineapples on the screen, it insta-explodes, which is nice. And then once it enrages, it'll have an additional attack, just like all the other bosses. So here it goes, it enrages. This enrage attack it puts its nose all the way to the ceiling and shoots out 3 meteors. The annoying part about this is you cannot get the pineapple in its mouth when it's all the way up there. So we can't really stop this attack before it's happening, but what you can do is let the first meteor or 2 go and then throw it in then. So really nice. Then basically just doing the same thing. And yeah, so that's, you know, as long as you avoid the meteors, it works out.
That was a good fight.
That was really clean. And I guess I could take this.
Throw was kind of funny, but
yeah. And basically, so we're just gonna see those 4 boss types again, just more difficult each time, which is really cool.
So now we're done with the D barrel. There are 4 kingdom barrels in the run, which are these like basically just set of kingdoms, and there's 4 in each one. And then there's 2 like boss levels. So there's 18 levels in the run, or 18 kingdoms, and we're done with the first 4.
So yeah, we have to watch the animation of the next levels opening up. So this is a wonderful time for donations that are hopefully all going to the Bongo Cam.
Awesome, we do have some donations for the Bongo Cam.
Yes.
We have Nakamomo donates $50 and says Bongo Cam, and that is all. So guys, if you want to see that Bongo Cam, make sure you get some donations in during this run. If we need that incentive anytime during the run, we can get those Bongo Cams. We also have a $50 donation from Reverend Gumpy that says Bongo Cam hype.
Awesome, thank you so much. All right, thanks to everyone who's been donating for the Bongo Cam. Now we're moving into Strawberry Kingdom, so we're gonna meet the Hellebird. Hellebird is one of the mechanics that allow us to move differently. We saw the Catashoot earlier. Basically, what's gonna happen is every single time Laurie hits a bongo, you will fly up and you will fly in the direction of whatever bongo you hit. So to fly upward as fast as possible, you have to spam both bongos, which is actually really hard to do to fly straight up because you typically, you know, have one arm that you hit more with. But so for Hellebird Nest, this is basically just like an introduction to the bird mechanic. You can clap along here and it doesn't lose you any time because the bird is moving you. But we're trying to go for gold here, so we need 800 beats, but we're not going to pick up most any in this level.
Yeah.
So you're like, oh dang, you need like almost 700 beats here in Spirit Tree. Yeah, we're gonna make it happen.
Shout out to the Ori runners. This level is actually named Spirit Tree.
Yes. So you may ask, how are you gonna get that many beats? And the answer is amazing comboing. So we start this combo, and it's just gonna grow and grow and grow. So already at a combo 5 here, combo 6 with the ground pound, combo 7 with the rope. We already got the flower, so we're maintaining combo 7. Corner boost for 8. Skipping the 100 flower again because it's slow. Got a combo 8 going. Hello Bird for combo 9. So you see all the amazing comboing happening, and we're just gonna pick up a heck ton of beats here with the disperser flowers. So basically, nice. Yeah, I gotta go for this end of level minigame really hard here.
Yeah,
all right.
I was starting to fall out of the flowers, and I didn't want to go back for them because I was like, not sure how good I was. So I'm a little bit under where I want to be. So I need to focus during this fight.
Yep, absolutely.
Don't want to get hit.
Nope. Laura's gonna focus in on the Mohawk. As we talked about earlier, the hogs are actually really hard because they hit really hard. But basically, she's gonna do the same bully tactic as before. Go right up to it, clap a bunch of times, and it'll spew the coconuts. That was kind of unfortunate. Oh, okay, good. Got the second one at least. Then just match a bunch. So the bosses from the next barrel get the enrage attack from the previous barrel, and then will enrage again for a new attack.
Dash on top of me.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
I have never seen that before.
Ugh.
So there you go, everyone.
There, she said the thing. It's over now.
Fortunately, we have backup crests. I mentioned we're getting 51 throughout the run. There are 72 total in the game. So I'll be able to back this up.
Yep.
It's not like run over. I don't have to do the whole level again. It's just I am losing time there, and that is sad.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. But it's all good. We'll talk about, you know, where we're gonna take the backup. Are you thinking Cactus King for the backup?
Yes.
Okay. We'll talk about that when we get there. So yeah, the good thing is it's not like dropping a crest is the end of the run by any means, because you can always make it up elsewhere. It just takes some creative game knowledge and routing, which, you know, Laura's very knowledgeable about this game, knows exactly where to take it, so no problem. All right, moving into Pineapple Kingdom. Pineapple Kingdom is really fun. One of my favorites, I would say. And so we're moving into Rumble Falls. So we are trying to stack a combo here at the beginning. So we're already gonna see a combo 6 and then do a wall jump, ground pound, and then wall jump off this wall to skip up to where the red pig is. Yep, nice job. She also picks up a corner boost there for combo 8, which is great. So that saves time and extends our combo. All right, and then moving into the bubble, you cannot speak when the bubble is happening because anytime you clap, the bubble will go. Unfortunately, clapped there, but it's all good. Didn't lose the beats or anything. The bubble is really frustrating. You have to, like, it always is constantly moving upward, and you roll kind of by tapping the bongos to move in a specific direction. So you have to be very quiet and still. And as we talked about at the beginning of the run, Laurie has the sensitivity on the mic as low as possible, which means that sometimes any talking or movement, the game thinks you're clapping.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened there.
Yeah, you didn't even say anything. Like...
Yeah, the bongo tap was a little bit too loud for the game's liking.
Yep.
I'm going to keep trying to go for 800 here. It's going to take some creative thinking.
Yeah. The good thing is about Pristine Sea, there are a lot of beats out here. I think you got this. Maybe go into the water with a ground pound. You could do a combo up top.
That's true.
Yeah, I think that
your combo keeps in water.
Yeah, so the good thing is, you know, we gotta pick up a few more beats here, but the combo maintains in underwater. So even just getting this initial combo is gonna help all these beats stack a lot easier. So this is Pristine Sea.
Wall jump, kind of throw myself off the wall.
Yeah, so you can wall jump underwater.
You can usually get that combo later in the level, and usually you do, because it's kind of annoying to set up there, as you saw, but
it works out.
Extra combo. I'm gonna take this slow. I don't want to get hit by the fish.
Yep. Oh, and yeah, like the clapping doesn't really slow you down like it does the other levels, so Laurie can talk through this level, which is great.
I'm free.
Which is great, because I love hearing Laurie talk.
Yeah. I think I'm already like at the beat count that I usually want grabbing the orca in this level.
Yeah, so. I think you're solid, honestly. You're gonna pick up more, and you have the end of level still. I think you're good.
We'll see what we get when I like grab the beats here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
Awesome, great. I was like, I figured we're gonna be able to make it out. Nice, well done. Don't even have to go all in on the end of level minigame. Beautiful.
I did not think to ground pound there, so thanks for that.
Yeah, I was like, because I have been trying to go for platinum in that level, so I'm like, need that ground pound. All right, so here we go, Karate Kong. So again, each boss is harder than the previous one. And Karate Kong has a different combo. So dodge, hit, dodge, you know, and go in. But Karate Kong has an absurdly long stun that makes 2 cycling Karate Kong actually kind of easy. So dodge, 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 hit, and with the long stun, well done.
Fake outs there. On that second phase, what he can do is he does 3 spin kicks before he's vulnerable, but sometimes he can just choose to pause in the air for a second before doing his next kick, which doesn't make any sense physics-wise, but is annoying because that means I could clap at the wrong time and get hit by it. Usually if you clap, just keep clapping at the normal rhythm that he kicks at, you won't get hit by a fake out, but if you mess up the timing, it's very easy for a misclap there to just get you hit, and now you're losing time.
Right. Yeah, that went really well.
The second half of that went well.
All right, moving into Lemon. So Lemon is another level we need to platinum. So we need 1,200 beats. And it starts off with a race. So some of these kingdoms have different races. This is the first one, the Chopper Bird race. We have to get first place because you get beats based on what place you get in the race. But Laurie's going to utilize a shortcut here that makes this race pretty free. Also, just this one's not. Yeah, this one's not as hard as the later Chopper Bird race or the later Helibird race.
Yep.
So you're able to clap over here. You see the monkey in the tree is kind of telling you can clap here, and it opens up this shortcut that only your character takes. If at any time you hit an obstacle with the bird, you will fall down. That's why there are these additional birds littered throughout the course. So it's not it's not the end of the world if you drop. You can just pick up a backup bird. So yeah, we pretty much are just gonna get beats from the victory win, which I believe is 300. Yeah.
Depending on how many participants are in the race, you either get 300 or 500 for winning. Since that's a one-on-one instead of a 5-person race like you see in some of the later kingdoms.
You only get 300. Cool. So yeah, moving into Cactus Mine, this is where we're gonna pick up a heck ton of beats because we need about 800 more now. And so we gotta get, maintain through this level, getting a ton of beats and comboing later on. So get this chicken mini boss. And I don't know if we mentioned it yet, but if you clap for beats and get them all in a row, you get more rather than just running into them. So that's why we clap to collect beats. And we're gonna start to build up a combo. So backflip, wall jump, corner boost here, and ground pound. And the rope itself, makes sense. And the rope itself also gives you a combo. So already building up a really nice combo here. We just gotta keep it.
If I don't hit these bats, that's good. Nice.
Nice. Those bats have a cutscene to kill them, so we don't want to watch that. So we've got a combo 7, combo 8, and we can keep it through this pig. Nice. So then, just maintaining this combo. This rope will give us another one, and the clapper gives us another one. So we've got a combo 10 here, which is really impressive. And that's why we wrap this to be platinum, because this combo is really useful here.
Okay, this is bad. I wanted to land there.
Yeah.
To kill the combo.
I was hoping you would land there, but you got this, I believe.
So basically, if I hit him fast enough, he won't summon any spike balls, which is what's the dangerous stuff in this fight. Right,
yeah, this mini boss is scary because it can throw out red spikes. We didn't get to see any of them, which is good.
He almost did.
And landing here, awesome. Making sure we get our correct combo here. Landing collects everything, and you're like, wait, you're still not at enough. We're gonna have enough.
Yeah.
There's a good amount here. There's a spider mini boss, and then there's the end of level mini game. So you just saw, a bunch of stuff.
Cycles it can give me. It almost gave me a good one and then didn't.
It wanted to and then was like,
I'm gonna be safe and do this.
Yeah, I think that's a good call.
necessarily hard boss, but like, and lemon.
Lemon. We're just safety here. So yeah, this is Fleet Rock. So Fleet Rock we can still enrage skip like we talked about before, but if you're just joining us, what happens is every boss has an enrage cutscene, and this happens for this boss at 300. So Laurie is going to hit it once and get its health right to above 300. 305, beautiful. And then basically hit it the second time and kill it and 2-cycle it. Well done. Unfortunately, can't do that for all of the birds because they have higher defense later on, but got it for both of the early birds, so that was great.
Yeah, the 2 birds that you can do it on are the first 2 you fight. In the rest of the rock fights in the run, every time you press a bongo, it does 5 damage instead of 10, which is normal for some of the bosses in this game. So you can't do it after this.
I have a question from chat. Does running this game hurt your hands?
It depends. Sorry, I got something in my throat there. I'm gonna take a sip of water real quick, which is good to have on hand for this run.
Water is good, yes.
Yes, it kind of hurts like your wrists in the same way that like maybe like drawing a lot or like kind of just gaming in general does. I usually have pretty strong like hands and like, you know, wrists, so it doesn't affect me too much. Although when I'm in longer sessions, yes, it does.
All right, moving into Grape. So Grape is really cool. It has a lot of amazing skips, including a new one that we're going to talk about in the second level. But this is Sweet Paradise. So there are all these like colored blobs. They're just colored water. But what's going to happen is Laurie is going to do an infinite wall clap here on this brown one that allows her to go up here and skip where the game doesn't think you're going to get to, really. And get to this vine. So she ground pounded to get to that vine and is going to ground pound again. We're basically just trying to get out of this level as fast as possible because we only need silver here. We only need 400. So we just go as fast as possible. That was really well done.
Alright. I'm going to go for a skip here where I could soft lock and lose 45 seconds.
Here we go! So basically she's going to do a IWC up here and okay, there are 3 outcomes to that IWC. 1, you make it and save about 20 seconds. 2, you do what just happened where you just fall back down. Loses you only 3 seconds.
I didn't even zip there at all.
Yeah.
The IWC itself didn't work.
Got it. And then option 3 is that it can plunge you into the void and you have to restart the kingdom. So at least we didn't void.
Yeah.
So now we're going to do another IWC here to skip this dragon. And again, if you don't know what an IWC is, she is picking up the bongos and blowing into the mic sensor, and that means that the game thinks that you're clapping every frame and allows you to slide up walls, which is really cool. So yeah, we are just gonna, this is Primeval Ruins, and so we're gonna combo here at the end to make up the beats we need to get to 400.
There's one big enemy coming up that's like a pufferfish. I need to wait for it to reveal its tongue. And then I can hit the tongue from there, but this is probably a good place for like another donation or 2.
Yeah, it's a great spot.
Awesome, yeah, we have a lot of hype coming in for those bongo cams. We have $50 from Kate that says bongo cam.
Yeah, then go ahead for another one. Yep.
Yeah, we have $50 from May that says, let's keep pushing for that bongo cam. And I think we are at about $1,200. So if you want to see that bongo cam, we definitely still have some time if you guys get those donations in.
Awesome, thank you so much. All right, so with this end of level mini game, over 400 with a little bit of buffer here for the boss.
This boss hits hard.
Yeah.
Don't really like having under 440 for it, but
I believe.
Just don't get hit.
Yeah, smile. All right, so we've got Grave Tusk. So Grave Tusk has the meteor attack of the previous Tusk and will also gain a new attack that is a laser. I'm just gonna cover it now so that we can also have, this is a good time for more donations after I explain how the laser works. So once it gets down to about halfway, it will learn a laser attack where it goes from the bottom up. But if you hit a pineapple into its body, the laser attack will stop. Otherwise, this boss is pretty much the same as the previous task, so this is a great time for even more donations for Bongo Cam.
Awesome. Yeah, we have a $25 donation from Bookworm that says Bongo Cam. We have a $100 donation from CD Parks. Thank you so much for that donation. We have a $5 donation from Aurora Aura that says Bongo Cam, greetings from Puerto Rico. We have a lot of hype for Bongo Cam.
Yeah, keep it coming. We have time for one or two more.
Awesome. We have a $25 donation from Ray that says Bongo Beat. And then we also have an anonymous $250 donation. Thank you guys so much for all of those donations.
Thank you so much, everyone. I'm super, super hype. I really think we can make that Bongo Cam incentive happen.
So yeah, that's good. I didn't take damage there. You did see the laser skip. As soon as the laser started,
Yep.
I hit the body. That was what Flygone was talking about. So now we're going to move on to the J barrel. If you couldn't tell, it's DKJB is the acronym of the game for each barrel. But with unlocking a new set of kingdoms, that means we have cutscene of me unlocking all the kingdoms. So we have time for another donation or two.
We have time for more. Let's do it.
Awesome. Let's see, we have a $10 donation from Fango. Well, I guess I have to donate for those Among Us toys. Love you, GDQ, and let's see those bongos. We have a $25 donation from Bean that says, let's get that Bongo Cam.
Thanks, Bean.
Alright, let's get into Cherry now, because Cherry
Let's do it. All right, moving into Cherry.
This is where the game's difficulty goes up.
Ramps in this barrel. So we need gold, we need 800. So basically right off the bat, we want this 100 flower. So it's gonna give us 100 beats. And this is a ice level, so DK kind of skates along, and it changes a little bit of the physics. You can't really backflip. You do it's like a little slidey thing. And spin jump, there we go. The word was not coming to me. And so just a little bit of different movement. But basically we're just gonna try and get down here and slide as much as possible. You know, picking up some beats along the way, and yeah, just going along here, picking up the rest of the 100 flower.
I got a really good amount in the first set of flowers.
Yeah, that was nice.
43 is really good, so I can kind of move on here.
Yep, and then into this water section, gonna get a ground pound before that because the combo maintains underwater. And just trying to go through here as quickly as possible. The swimming mechanics, because we were talking about beats last time, swimming mechanics are actually really good in DK Jungle Beats use. It's kind of the opposite of the Helibird. So now we have the pig fight. Typically you would have to defeat both of these pigs to take the clappers. We're not gonna do that. We're only gonna kill the left pig and then do a spin jump over. So do a spin jump, and there we go, nice. That was really beautiful.
Really good.
That was, not only did she get the skip, she got it really fast, so that was really nice.
And then we have another pufferfish, which that was fast.
Yeah, it's basically the tonguefish. You just have to wait for it to get towards you, and then you clap and kill it with its own tongue. And going back for the rest of this, and that's the end of the level. That was really smooth.
That was really good, Aurora Glacier.
I was about to say, that probably the best Aurora Glacier I've seen you do. That was awesome.
Yeah, that's good. Probably true.
So now we're moving into Grim Volcano. So we're gonna start, you know, building up a little bit of a combo here. And the thing about lava is that if you get hit by the lava, not only do you lose beats, there's like a little cutscene of DK like shaking the lava off. So we really don't want to get hit by any lava here, but building up a combo because we need to get to 800. And nice. A little bit of a boop from the meteor there, but it's all good. And so this is, we like to call these like tennis bosses. They basically like shoot out a little thing at you, and you just have to wait for it to become an orb to clap it back, and then it gets you some beats. Yeah, we're just gonna pick up a few more, and there's a mini boss at the end of this that's gonna get us some beats as well.
But I'm already like,
Yeah, you're well over. Yeah, oh yeah, plenty. Just gonna just keep moving along here. That's the good thing is like if you're familiar with the game, you know how many beats you need. You can kind of make adjustments on the fly. So this is the Panda Ballet mini boss. I don't know why it likes to dance, but it does. Basically, you just have to wait for it to do its little ballerina thing, and then it shoots out a shockwave and you shock it back. Yeah, the first clap was a little bit early, but no worries. And that is the end of Cherry.
Even 860, nice.
Nice. All right, as we move into Hard Rock, I have a question from chat. How many bongos have you gone through?
This is still my first pair. I've had this pair for nearly 15 years.
Yep. I knew the answer to that, but it has been a hot question in chat.
Yep, that's fair. They're very durable.
Yeah, I have my original bongos from when me and my best friend played when we were 8 years old, so they stand up. Hard Rock, as the name suggests, it has more defense than the other birds, so we cannot do the enrage skip. We're gonna see the enrage here, but the goal is still that Laurie gets to the clappers and attacks it before it has a chance to attack us. Yeah, it gains this kind of like little like spear attack, but you can clap to make the spears go away. The hardest part of this is really just getting back up to the bird after you attack it, because sometimes the flower and clappers cannot, and the positioning of the bird cannot cooperate. But that was really good.
Yeah, the arena makes that honestly harder than the final bird that we're gonna fight. Like, it's the third bird, there's a fourth one, the third one's easier.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Nice, that was a really good Cherry Kingdom.
It was a really good Cherry, except for like that one hit on the panda.
Yeah, that was the only thing, like. Nice, good job.
Alright, and then coming up, there's a really, kind of one of the skips I do in the run that I'm the least consistent with is coming up in Peach. So hopefully I'll get this one. Starting off, there's an 100 flower. I'm gonna collect it, and then I'm gonna start swimming. And like soon after I get out of the water, I have an IWC to do.
Yeah, this is a really cool IWC. So yeah, got that night. You immediately get all 100 of the 100 flower too. Like literally right off the bat.
And I'm just trying to stay not getting hit while I'm in the water with my combo.
Yeah.
If you want to get a quick donation in while I'm swimming, we can.
Yep, go ahead.
Awesome. We have a $10 donation from Inky Firefly. Hi, Laurie, you're a bunny. I also bongo cam.
I'm a bunny. That's crazy.
Laurie's a bunny.
That's
wow.
Crazy. All right, here we go. Hopefully I get this first try.
All right, so basically this IWC is incredible. Ooh, that was close. That was close.
Yeah, I'll give it a few tries, and if I don't get it, I'll probably like instantly call for donation.
Yeah.
Okay, that was an interesting result.
Oh, I've not seen that result before.
Sometimes some IWC results will just have that happen where the camera starts panning really slowly.
Interesting.
And you just have no idea where you are. I'll go for it a few more times though. I don't want to be spin jumping right now. I just want to jump up the slope to like be able to get more speed on my way down. Alright, I'm gonna give this 2 more tries.
Yeah, sounds good. That sounds good. I believe. Let's get some bunny in chat, everyone. Yes.
That counts as a try just because I don't want to take too long, but that was embarrassing. Here we go. Last time, best time.
I believe.
Go all the way up just to... Nope. Alright.
That's alright.
Yeah, so it's really cool, and I kind of wish I could have gotten it because the area you skip to is like behind where you're supposed to be.
Yeah, it's like out of bounds essentially.
But I have to do like 2 extra things now, so feel free to get like a few more donations.
Yeah, roll to the donations.
Awesome. Yeah, we have a $50 donation from Garby. Good luck, Laurie. Bongo Kim.
Thanks, Garby.
We have a $50 donation from Alex the Ordinary. Bongo Kim? Bongo Kim.
Bongo Cam.
Bongo Cam. Alright, so this fish. Is a tennis game again, I guess?
Yeah. So if the IWC had been successful, we would actually be doing the tennis game from behind the fish, which is really cool. I definitely recommend you look up a clip of it. It's really neat, but the IWC is finicky.
Yeah, we would spawn in that water area I was just swimming through behind the fish, and like I have to swim down. None of the beats in that area are loaded. I need to go up and go down and get the fish to jump over the wall to get to the end of the level. There is technically a way to climb that wall. However, it crashes the game once you reach the top, so you can't do it. Or if you're like me and it doesn't crash the game, and instead creates a nightmare.
Woo! All right, moving into Ancient Foundry. Ancient Foundry is a really cool level. It has a lot of moving platforms and a really unique movement here. We need to get to 800, so we are going to be making sure we collect a good amount of beats here.
This 100 flower is very good to get.
Yes.
It's not like over if I don't get it, but I would like it.
Yeah, and there you saw the little lava cutscene that happens, but it's not a huge deal because Laurie's gonna get this 100 flower, no problem. Nice. Well done. So yeah, those fire enemies also trigger the fire animation, so it's like really important that you're not trying to hit it. So Laurie's gonna try and IWC over this Helibird because getting the Helibird slow, nice, and then doing another one to get up to the bee, and you don't want to hit the bee. Nice. All right, it's really easy to accidentally hit the bee and trigger the boss fight, but that was really clean. And so yeah, for people who are asking in chat, like, are the bongos actually faster than the controller? Yes, because of all the IWC tech that is utilized throughout the run. You can't do that on a controller. There's no mic like that. Yeah, we have another tennis boss here. Happens. You have to time this correctly because you can't just spam it because the ball hasn't been like fully formed. Yeah, so you have to actually wait and time it, and it gets faster and faster each time. So.
Last marathon run I did, I went for an IWC in this area that saves like 3 seconds if I get it and loses more than 3 seconds if I don't get it. I'm going for it.
Yep. Oh yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
So right here, I can just kind of go to the end of the level if I...
Yep, just gonna try for an IWC.
It took too long to set up, so I'm just gonna let the platform ride me over.
Sounds good. But as we talked about with the armadillo before, you know, you gotta just jump and not land so it skips its attack. I think that was good. And we get the peach.
It takes too long to set that one up. It's just slower to even go for it.
Makes sense.
And I like to have as many beats as possible for this boss because this is where the tusks like to spread fire all over the place.
Yeah, this one is a torch tusk. And so we've got Torch Tusk here who, its enrage, when it spits out meteors, it will do fire along the floor, and we've talked about the dangers of fire here. Also, the platforms make this boss fight really hard. You have to, like, traverse these platforms and get to the pineapples, and the pineapples are very far away. And so it's really easy to get here, which is why Laurie has taken more beats than usual. But this is a good time for more donations towards Bongo Cam.
Awesome, and we have donations towards Bongo Cam. Let's see, we have a $5 donation from EDL. It says, let's see that Bongo Cam. Also, love the event. Go Fatales. We have a $15 donation from Silver Handed that says, Bongo, 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 Cam.
Where are we at in the total for that?
See, let me refresh. I think we are at $1,330 out of the $2,500.
Awesome. We have plenty of game to go. Good laser skip there.
Not good at anything else there, but
it's okay.
Fortunately, laser skip went well.
This is why we have the buffer. It's good. Yeah, we talked about how difficult this level is, you know, because the platforms can make this really difficult, and it's very easy to get hit.
Okay, we're good.
Whew, all right. Whew, everything's great.
And in these tusks, you just kind of have to wait for the heart to run out, even if you place all the pineapples on the thing, so I'm just not even going to try.
Yeah, that makes sense.
During the last two runs I did with Frozen, I tried to do some really funny things, and it didn't work out at the time, and I didn't want to risk it with that many beats.
Finally learned your lesson there, yeah.
Listen, if I didn't get hit twice during the fight, I would have tried it.
I know. Awesome. So that was Peach Kingdom. Got to chill here a little bit, pick up our crests. Just hanging out. Then we're gonna move into the next kingdom, which is the Melon Kingdom.
So this one we have our friend back for this whole level. This is the
Hoofer,
second
right?
time. Yes.
Yeah, this is Hoofer.
Flapping is a lot more important because of these birds, so I'm gonna let you handle things.
Yeah, so basically what's going on is we are going to have like a little bit of a boss fight on this with Hoofer, but prior to that happening, we want to make sure we're hitting these birds with a pineapple, and if you hit them in a bunch, like you saw Laurie just hit, you'll get more pineapples for it. So you kind of want the birds to clump up and then hit them with pineapple. So every time she claps, it throws a pineapple. There's also the 2 golden birds in the level, and they give you 50 beats each. We are going for platinum here, so the more beats we want, the better. So this is Iguanodon. This level's called Iguanodon's Realm. So pretty much we're just trying to chuck as many pineapples as possible into the thingy. And so getting that second bird, that second bird can be really hard because the other birds get in front of it, so that was really nice. And then you want to hit all 5 in this V formation for 80. Really clean, and you can control like where Hoofer is on the screen based on how fast you're clapping. That's how you can kind of control like when you hit the birds.
For the sake of speed, I'm basically matching right all the time, just like I was in the previous stage. I don't really care too much about aligning specifically when I'm aiming. I just want to hit.
Yeah.
The biggest beat reward of all is Iguanodon himself.
Yes.
Which you're gonna see here. I'm gonna hit him. He's dead now. Dead
Goodbye,
now.
Iguanodon.
And that's 100.
Woo! So yeah, the birds can also like drop these little red spikes, but it's not really a problem in the speedrun because you're just zooming.
Yeah, you can dodge literally all of them by just holding right.
Yeah. And again, we're going to try, you have to actually try and jump because if you just don't press anything, there's a cutscene that's slow, so you're trying to jump at a specific time to go as slow, like as less of a jump as possible. It's kind of counterintuitive.
Also,
but
in that section, you can like mash right if you do the jump properly to like get more distance for more beats. You can also do that the opposite way. So if I actually get the jump, I can mash left to like get
stall.
less distance.
Gotcha.
Not like anti-stall.
All right, so now we're moving into Banshee's Swamp. Banshee's Swamp can be really dangerous because of all of these meteors. So we gotta pick up this Caddishoot, which its name is also Floral, but I like Caddishoot, and avoid all these meteors. So basically how the Caddishoot works is every time you tap, you fall down slower. So if you're moving in a direction, you're not falling as quickly, and that's how you can kind of control it. Can't move super fast with it, but you need it to traverse certain areas. And all these meteors are on cycles, so as long as you're following the correct cycle, she's gonna be fine. Picking up some beats here along the way, reiterating we need 1200. So we gotta get more throughout this level. Gonna build up a combo. We're already, oh. It happens.
Yeah, it does.
That pig is very annoying.
Yeah, it wasn't even the pig. I just didn't get far enough on the vine. On like the swinging vines, you'll see it. And I did it there. I'm trying to like clap as I grab onto them because like if I grab onto them with the grab clap, it'll like swing them farther on their initial swing. And I don't want to stay on a vine for longer than I have to, so I try and use its initial swing where possible.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna try that.
Yeah, we gotta pick up a few extra beats here.
Yeah, I'm like, just like, I might do this. There we go.
Nice. All right, building up a combo here with this Helibird to pick up some beats. There's a ton at the end here, and you can also pick up, there's Disperser Flower as well, I believe.
Oh, I'm trying to go for these beats right here, and I'm stupid, so.
The good thing is the bird's here again. We can just set up the combo again.
Okay. I got some good beats on the fall down, so it wasn't complete waste, but like I'm
Yeah, no, that's good.
I have a 4 combo. As long as I get to the dispenser flower and like get beats from it, I should be fine.
Yeah,
I only need about like 200 beats from these flowers. Alright, there we go.
Nice. Yeah, you had a 4 combo, and that was good clapping on that.
I'm gonna land because that meteor actually would hit me.
Yeah, that was scary. The last thing we have to do here is wait for it to drop a pineapple, throw the pineapple at it. You have to kill it to have the end of level thingy come out. Nice. All right.
I know it may look like I'm already a little bit over. I'm just gonna.
Yep.
This is Glowhog.
Yeah.
It's either Glowhog or Bloathog. I think this one's Bloat.
I have written Bloathog, yeah.
You have written Bloat. That's probably right because I think I wrote them down when I said them. And it's Bloat.
Nice.
So yeah, Bloathog is notable because his enrage attack does 30 damage on hit, and it's a spread projectile.
Yep.
So this
Really rude.
Yeah.
But the dream is we still do the same strat as before. Go up, bully, hit with the coconuts. Just trying not to get hit with the electric attack. That was really nice, mashing on that first phase. Nice, all right. Setting this up well. Yeah, that was beautiful. Took revenge, bye. Nice. That was really clean. Nice. Yeah, the boss is getting really volatile in the speed run. But the good thing is, you know, have strategy for it. Know what we're doing. Slight amount of RNG can occur, but we always have a plan, and that's why, especially in the marathon runs, you know, getting a little bit more is just safe and great. And now we're moving into probably my least favorite kingdom because I've been trying to platinum it for literally 20 years. It feels like since my childhood I've been trying to platinum this kingdom, and it is very hard. This is Durian Kingdom. The good thing is in the speed run, we do not need to platinum this. We don't even need to get close to that. We only need 400 beats. So Battle for Storm Hill, one of the hardest levels in the game, we only need 400 by the end of this kingdom. So we're just gonna run through here as fast as humanly possible. Trying to avoid all these cannonballs, trying to avoid all these ninjas, and just zoom in. Nice. So yeah, pig jump. You basically can avoid having to battle that by jumping over it perfectly. That was really nice.
When you get hit by those things, you go like flying.
Yeah. That was really nice. Yeah, pretty much just try to move through here as fast as possible, not getting hit, you know, all that good stuff. We're gonna pick up all the beats that we need in the second level. So the black pigs actually have a like fire attack that you have to push back. We saw one a little bit earlier, but they
have flamethrower nose.
Yeah, they have flamethrower, so you gotta make sure you're clapping so you don't get hit by the flamethrower.
I almost got hit by that cannonball.
Yeah, that was scary.
Almost got hit by that cannonball.
Oh my gosh. No problem though. Get bonked. And now we have Spider.
Well, they gave me a good cycle.
Yeah, that was nice.
I didn't explain what the cycles actually are in Lemon, but basically the spider has 3 kind of things they can do when you grab them. They can do, so you have to wait for the nose to be vulnerable to hit them. They can do left, right, nose, left, right, nose, or left, right, nose. And obviously the last one is better.
Yeah.
Go.
All right, we're moving into Airy Fortress. So, Laurie, we've been talking about infinite wall claps. This is an extended infinite wall clap. So what that means is you can basically infinite wall clap all the way up this wall, but you as a person have to breathe in and out as you know. So every time she's pausing, she's going and catching her breath and catching her breath, and so she's gonna restart it here. And this is called an extended IWC, or an extended infinite wall clap. So every single time she's pausing, she's filling up her lungs again and continuing to blow on the controller. This is doable other parts in the game, but this is the only one that really saves time and is worth it. So once we see her get up to the area with the rain, flying across the map, we're near the end of the level now. Sounds really great. Some really cool tech that she just taught me, like right before this run, basically. Extremely cool how that works. So you can do that in other places, but that's the only one where it's actually really worth it, because pausing is obviously like slow in real time. So it has to be really worth it. And I think that's such a really cool clip. So
Extended IWCs, there are a few that save time in categories that require less crests, like our new game plus or our like mid-game boss category.
Mm-hmm.
That is the only one consistent enough to be worth doing in any percent and save time. There are some that are still, like, could be faster in any percent, but are just too inconsistent. There are some that are slower in a lot of categories.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah.
That one's really cool.
Yeah, that one is faster in any percent, and it's really cool.
Yeah, I love it. So now we're moving into Ninja Kong, which is a pretty tough fight. It has really fast attacks, and its setup is kind of difficult. So we have to dodge, hit, and then dodge, and then dodge again, and then hit. And then once it gets enraged, you kind of have one additional step. You have to dodge one more time. So hit, dodge, and go. That was really clean. Ooh. Held on with 10 health. I thought you had 2 cycles there. I was like, oh!
I thought I had 3 cycles as well.
Or 3, yeah. That was really good, though. Nice. No damage. Out of Durian Kingdom. That's exciting, because Durian Kingdom's really hard. So that was really nice, and we're gonna move into the first boss.
Yeah, the first, like, big boss.
Yeah, so this is, the first, like, you know, huge boss called Cactus King, and this is where we're gonna pick up our extra crest where we dropped earlier. So we'll talk about that. We gotta go for platinum here. So basically when you beat Cactus King, it gives you 800, and I believe you start out with 1 or 200.
You start out with 200.
Okay.
And the boss gives us 800. So
Yep.
that's like 1,000 right there. But I need to get platinum here because I missed gold in strawberry. So I'm gonna back up and go for platinum. So I need to collect an extra 200 before the boss.
Yeah, and picking up an extra 200 is actually kind of difficult. There's like this little mini section before it with a little bit of platforming, a little bit of beats. We gotta line up some stuff to get an extra 200 beats here, including getting these combos with the ninjas. That was really nice. There's some hidden flower here. And there are some beats we can get with this halberd.
Yeah.
We do have a nice combo here, so should be a good amount. As long as we don't get hit with any of the shrunkins.
I need like 1 of these.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Nice.
I'm over 400. Now I just need to beat the boss while keeping my 400.
Yep, gotta just have a nice hitless boss fight. But the good thing about Cactus King...
It's the easiest thing in the world, but it's very doable. Once I get the first hit on this boss, I'll probably be fine.
Yep.
But if I mess up the thing that I'm gonna try and do on this boss, oh boy.
It's all good. I believe.
You got this.
You got this. So this Cactus King, the first thing that you have to do is spit back the fire. So you just clap the bongos, and then Cactus King destroys his own pet, which is really rude. Basically, we're going to try and get Cactus King into a stun block. So we are going to go up, dodge the first attack from Cactus King, jump, and throw it, and then mash. And after we get up, Donkey Kong kind of flies in the air. You scoot to the right and do the same thing. You kind of pull it from behind its head and throw it into the wall continuously. Not what we really wanted to see from that last one, but the good thing is we didn't get into a scenario where we were going to get hit, so that was great.
Yeah, we didn't get into something where he can fight back. If you're like too far in front of his face, you'll start an initiator where you need to dodge an attack before hitting him, and that's not good.
Yeah, I was scared, but the good thing is that didn't have to happen, so.
Cactus King is very interactive. Depending on what part of him you like hit,
yeah,
is where certain effects happen. So I'm trying to like jump and clap at very specific points.
Yeah, but we've successfully backed up the crest. So now we are back on track for our crest count. And just a reminder that if you missed it previously, crest count is needed to unlock all of the further levels in the game. So you're seeing us unlock them all at the same time, but basically if you're playing this game casually, how to unlock the next ones is that you have to collect beats or collect crests along the way to unlock the next levels. And so we need 51 to get into the final level to be any percent.
Mm-hmm. So now we have this little celebration here. There's going to be a credit sequence coming up. However, since there are more levels after this, it's technically not the end of any percent because it's not the final credit sequence in the run.
Yep.
So this is going to be a place for donations. It's also the only place in the run where I get to stand up for a few minutes, so I'm going to do that. But I will be back before the end of the credits.
Yeah, this is not the end of the run. This is not the end of the run. This is the great time for donations. Go ahead, geekella.
Awesome, yeah, we have a $100 donation from Henry. It says, donating for a great cause, but also because I love DK Jungle Beat. We have a $20 donation from Kelvin W. It says, let's see those bongos.
Yeah, keep it coming.
We have a $10 donation from Ohm that says, I'm so ready to see Bongo Master Laurie. We have a $25 donation from Arisa that says, come on chat, Bongo Kim. We also have a $50 donation from Zello that says, I'm unfortunately going to be absent for the rhythm game block at this go around, so here's $50 to name the Cadence of Hyrule seed Malala, and good luck to all my rhythm game fam. Or you can still donate if you want to choose the name for our next run for Cadence of Hyrule. So that's another incentive we have right now, choosing the name for our seed for Cadence of Hyrule. And we have a $20 donation from Jamie Fowler. Amazing week of speedruns from some of the most talented pro gamers around. Love to all, and thank you for your hard work to entertain us.
Yeah, keep it coming if you have anything else. We still have more.
The credits are still going, so.
Also, we have $150 from Random Lurker that says Bongo Kim. We have a couple of very generous anonymous donations. $50 from Anonymous, another $50 from Anonymous. So thank you very much to everyone that's donating, anonymous or not. We also have a $100 donation from Andrew Prime. No comment, but thank you for your donation.
Awesome. Thanks so much for everything, geekella, and for everyone donating. Guess what? We still have time. We have one more barrel. So this
we have one more cutscene of unlocking levels.
Yes.
So.
Good to see even more levels happening. What is our update total on the Bongo Cam incentive?
I think, let me refresh, make sure, we are at $1,365.
Awesome.
Okay. Deep Sea Sprint has a lot going on.
Yes, so Deep Sea Sprint, right off the bat, we're gonna clip out of bounds with an infinite wall clap on this first left wall. So this is an underwater race. We are going to skip the entire race. So Laurie's gonna do the thing, pick up her bongos, blow into the microphone so it thinks it's clapping, and slide up this wall. And I'll explain what happens. There we go. So we clip out of bounds, and pretty much what's going to happen is we need to activate the race so we get credit for it and trigger the end game. So we're gonna activate the race here and then basically just zoom to the bottom of the level. So she is clapping and zooming all the way down. And once we get into the correct positioning, she will do a ground pound. And so there we go. We hit the goal tape, so the game gives us credit for the win, which is 500 beats. And that's the entire level. Nice. And that race isn't easy.
And now it's time for Clock Tower, which is a very difficult stage to cap off Pair.
So Pair, we need platinum. We need 1,200 beats. And Clock Tower is probably one of the hardest, if not the hardest level in the run, because there is some really precise movement with the Helibird. So we have to maintain a combo throughout this level to get to 1,200. And it starts really early and we have to carry it through the level. So you see we're at a combo 4 here and gonna be trying to maintain our not getting hit by any of these cannonballs. Wow, that was close. And yeah, I see some people in chat being like, oh, Clock Tower is really hard. So gonna be, you know, maintaining and building up our combo here on these conveyors. So getting this caddis shoot for combo 5.
I lost the combo a lot earlier than I wanted to, but it was at a point where I might be able to back it up.
Yeah, I think it'll be all right. Might have to, you know, detour a little bit around the clock. So now we have combo. Oh,
I went for a ground pound and the thing didn't respawn.
yep.
Oh well. I don't
Building it back up. All right, combo 7. So this is the really tricky part. You have to move with the Helibird through the clock tower, and we need to maintain this. And it's just really precise moving through here. If the bird taps either of the clock arms, you'll fall down and you have to start from scratch basically. But Laurie got to the B, so that was really awesome. Building up some more beats here. All right, I think this will be good.
I could kind of like wander around the birds a bit.
Yeah, I think that's the move probably.
So
definitely need the big banana.
You see here, but I'm gonna take a detour for beats.
Nice, sounds good.
And yeah, there's an IWC in this direction.
Yep, so what Laurie's going to try and do is IWC to clip on the other side of this clock hand, because otherwise it's really slow to go around the clock. So, gonna go for the clip a few times. And DK will just spawn on the other side of the clock hand here, and it saves a little bit of time of having to fly around.
Got it.
Nice, all right. So yeah, DK just kind of boops to the left side, which is great. And we basically can, otherwise you have to go all the way around the clock and it's really slow. So it's a nice skip there. Picking up some backup beats over here.
And since this is a hog boss, I do want to have a little bit of extra. So I'm at my number now.
Exactly.
But, yeah, I'm gonna go for this game.
I think that's smart.
All right, I somehow
Yeah, Laurie made Clock Tower look really easy.
To getting over 1,300.
Let's go. So a lot of people in chat saying, oh, this was one of the hardest levels catching. I agree, Clock Tower is really hard.
It is.
You made that look really easy.
I messed that up a bunch and I was fortunate enough to still have enough, so that's good.
Yep. So this is Gloat Hog. We've got lava and we've got platforms. It's
Hey there.
and that's why we get extra in this level. So trying to get up to where Gloat Hog is. There we go. Yeah, the stages make this hard.
Well, now we can do that.
Yeah, now you can zip around like that, and the electricity attack is still here for the previous boss, but Laurie's gonna do the same bully tactic as before. Ooh, he almost slashed you there, that was nice.
That was one of the coolest things I've ever done.
Oh, yeah, whew.
Yeah,
Nice.
when you throw something like that, you usually get popped up in the air a little bit as a result, so I was able to use that to get high enough to land back on the platform.
That was really good, that was good. In spite of getting smacked at the beginning there.
Yeah, he comboed me.
That was so rude. Oh, that was so rude. All right, we got platinum there. And guess what? We're going for platinum on the next Kingdom 2. Yes.
And there's another race.
Yeah, this is where the game starts being like, what if we made everything a race? And you're like, okay, sure. If you insist. So we're moving into Lychee Kingdom next. They also get really creative with the fruits, which I enjoy. So here in Lychee, we start out with Helibird Dash. Helibird Dash is actually really hard to get first place in. We need to get first place to get those 500 beats. But the good thing is Laurie's going to utilize some cool strats here. Basically, anytime you're going down with the bird, you're not clapping. It's really slow. You're pretty much just kind of coasting. What we want to do is land and pick up a later bird in the race, which is much faster than coasting. So we do that a few times in the race. So I've seen it first here. And then we want to take these air glides. So you don't want to move when you're in the air or like in the wind because it'll actually stop your momentum. So basically you get right up to where the wind is and then coast. And you'll fly along with the wind with some extra momentum. And the racers will do that too. So we're going to drop here again. Gliding down here with DK is way faster than trying to fly down with the bird. So we pick up this other Helibird and winning with no problem, probably. And one more time. So you can see the birds are like pretty much off screen. We're way ahead of them, which is great. So yeah, taking these last win things here. Zoom in. And yeah, I was like 103. That's great. Nice.
My average is like 105.
That was really good. So yeah, you pick up 500 for the win, and you also still get to do this bonus game. So we're almost halfway there to 1200 now.
Yep.
Moving into Lava Cavern. We have a little auto scroller. And then we have a kind of wild IWC. Can have a lot of different outcomes.
Hopefully I get it good.
Yeah, I would like to see we would love to see a far fling here.
Nope.
Oh, baby fling.
I got a stopwatch. It didn't count me as landed on the platform, so now I'm stuck here. We have to do Helibird Dash again.
I've never seen that.
I thought I was fine there, but Donkey Kong decided to go through a platform, and the rest is history. Donations!
Yeah, that's great.
Awesome. We have a lot of donations coming in, so thank you to everyone for your generous donations. We have a $25 donation from Umrotburn that says bongos. I have a $100 donation from Hoptor. Thank you very much for your donation.
Feel free to keep going. I just kind of messed up a little bit in the race.
Yeah, go ahead.
Awesome. We have a $20 donation from Ducky RDR. Such a great event. Wonderful to see these highlighted runners as well as see such support for this great charity. Go quick. And we have a $50 donation from Combat Wombat. Thank you so much for all of your donations. I feel like a lot of you were inspired from earlier by a $20 donation from Raz that says, leave a comment. No thanks.
Still have time for about one more.
Yeah, one more quick one is good.
Awesome, we have a $25 donation from Grubane. Thank you so much for all of your donations.
Yeah, thank you everyone. Happy to see all the love in the chat for this game.
Since the soft lock here is rare, I'll probably be going for that again.
I think that, yeah.
Famous last words. Okay, I got a checkpoint.
There There we go. Nice.
That is not the best this IWC can do. You can ideally get a lot later in this moving, like, platform section, but I just
still a good fling.
Listen, I at least got my revenge on it for soft blocking.
Exactly, exactly.
That's what matters to me.
It helped you out still.
So now at this point in Lava Cavern, I really need to keep my combo.
Yep. So combo starts with these dragons, and then we need to, you know, we need to get up to 1200. So gonna keep it as much as possible. And those lava
hit there, but if I get hit there, I fall back down early enough to just restart the combo entirely.
Yep. So it works out.
This time. Thank you.
And here we go, stacking it.
Okay, game. What?
Getting this tongue fishy. And gonna get a little corner boost into this Hella Bird. So now we have an 8 combo, which is great. What you gotta do for these, you actually don't wanna fly up. You need to clap to pop the bubble and then clap to collect them again. And now we're maintaining this combo and just picking up the beats. We also get a nice 100 flower here. Into our Catachute for combo 10. Nice. Getting the good lava cycles. Combo 11. Gotta grab these beats, and then we have a tennis boss. And it spits out beats as well. Really well done. Teeny bit excess now.
Fun fact about this game is that there's a category called 125%. So the goal of the run is to get, you know, like 100% is to get every platinum crest, which is 1200 in each level. It is actually possible to get 1500 in each level.
It's really impressive.
I don't know if that, I'm not 100% sure off the top of my head if that includes like the boss stages like Cactus King or not, but like every like fruit-based kingdom is possible.
It's pretty amazing. So now we've got Thunder Rock. So I would honestly say Thunder Rock is easier than the previous one just because there's a lot more clappers. It's a lot easier to move around. But yes, it is Ho-Oh, yes. And pretty much just doing the same kind of bird strategy as before. And nice. Well done.
That leaves us with 2 more kingdoms to do.
Yes, super exciting. Moving into Chili Pepper, which is a fan favorite for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you can see, like, you know, even if some combos get dropped, like, there are plenty of beats, plenty of backups. Like, I would say, like, just from watching this seems to be, like, a pretty forgiving speed run if you're knowledgeable about what you're doing, which I think is really cool. All right, moving into Chili Pepper. Cloudy Heights is huge level potential for comboing, but the thing is we only need silver. We only need 400, so we're not going to go for the all-out comboing here. But there's like a try this, which is how the game tells you of like little secrets, and I think it's up to like 18 combo or something.
Yeah, 18.
Like, holy heck, we do not need to get all the way up to 18. We still will build up a combo though. This is a really fun level, casually. Yeah, what Laurie's gonna do here is actually, I believe, pop the bubble early because we're not trying to maintain this combo and the bubble's really slow. So yeah, popping the bubble early because floating up with the bubble is painful. So we're just gonna keep moving. Yeah, wall jumping was way more fun. And so pretty much we're just trying to fly through this level as fast as possible because we do not need a ton of beats here. And for those in the chat asking, the combo is like a multiplier to the beats. So she had a combo 7 at any point, so any beats she picks up would be 7 times their normal time, their normal score.
I don't know if it's exactly 1-to-1 like that, but it's definitely like big.
Yeah, it like stacks. I'm bad at math, so.
Same.
So yeah, we're zooming through this level. So like you can keep a huge combo throughout this entire level, which is really cool. And now taking this halberd down through here, trying not to fall into the electricity because there's a electricity cutscene of him getting zapped and all that. Flying through up here with the halberd. This level's really fun.
I'm not gonna grab this catashoot. I'm gonna just ground pound down here. Flat.
Yep. Goodbye, catashoot. We love you. Nice.
And then even when trying not to maintain our combo, we're like almost at enough beats for silver at the end of that level.
Yep. We were really just moving as fast as possible. There's just that many beats potential. Now we're moving into Magma Coliseum, and it's called Magma Coliseum because it's basically like a little mini boss, like gauntlet in a way. Really fun. Back to lava, you know, so gotta make sure maintaining lava cycles and all that fun stuff. But we're starting out with Red Pig. Nice dodge on that lava pillar there.
Yeah, that's a pretty hard one to make.
That was scary.
Next we have Armadillo, and the thing's going down, so I'm not gonna do an IWC
Yeah.
like I could do here. No. Okay.
Yeah, that was Armadillo fight.
Next we have Hard Mini Boss, Rolling.
Rolling this and the bats. I mean, the bats are evil. Nice. So yeah, we're past the rolling boss. Moving into this chicken. This chicken can actually be really rude because of the fire enemies on the side, so you want to make sure you clap those first. Otherwise, it makes that really difficult. So just keep getting burned. And again, we're over the beat total, so we don't need to worry about beats anymore, pretty much.
What's happening on the fish?
Oh, that was
times for some
yeah,
reason,
that was so weird.
Done the stun clap and like he's trying to grab nothing. It slows me down. I don't want him to grab nothing.
DK, we gotta keep zooming, please.
So don't do that, DK. I'm okay.
Yeah, you'll be able to pick up these beats here.
Unfortunate. Thanks, DK. But we're almost done here.
Yeah, I think we have the pigs, which this one we really only need to kill the left pig, and you can just abandon the right pig. You only need to fight it if you want the beats. But this mini boss can be kind of annoying because the platform is moving up and down, and there's 2 of them. So anytime they throw red, that's slow because you can't hit the red at them. So yeah, we kill the left one and keep zooming. And then we have the tennis boss. Moving to the left because it's just faster because it's closer to us.
And also the lava pillar.
And the lava pillar is evil, yeah. And that's Magma Coliseum.
Okay. So what happened there was momentum. When you jump, because jumping in this game requires pressing both bongos, but like moving requires pressing one, you tend to keep the momentum of the last direction you were moving when you jump. So I was trying to jump still to grab the chili pepper, and Donkey Kong was like, yeah, into the lava. He's just like that.
Nice.
So this fight is
Oh
funny.
gosh. Ooh. This is double tusk. So Laurie's gotta focus in here probably because this fight's hard. So basically there's 2 of them now. They've always been annoying and now there's 2 of them. They share the health bar. So pretty much any time if she gets it down to 100 or less, one of them will die. And the other one will become really mean and enraged. So we want to try, the goal is that you kill both of them around the same time, because leaving one around enraged is horrible, because its enraged attack is so mean. But just trying to get...
It's very annoying to have two of them alive. It's worse to have one enraged one alive than two non-enraged ones alive.
Yeah. But the cool thing is about the timing on this is, you know, the dream is that you can essentially do what just happened. Like, you can have the cutscene happen and throw one in right away, and we can do that with the other one. Except it doesn't feel like eating the pineapple right now. That was weird.
What? Yeah, he wasn't firing.
He just wasn't. That I don't understand why that was happening. So yeah, you see now that the right one's dead because we were under 100 when it ate a pineapple.
Yeah. Explosions usually do like 50.
And now we've got the other one enraged. Awesome.
All right, there we go. I was able to get the pineapple before it was too late, so.
Good. It's pretty much the dream. Nice. Last double tusk.
That was pretty good.
That was. Double tusk can be really scary, especially like because it's right at the end of the run.
Yeah. You have to, if you miss a crest here, you have to go for like platinum and starproof.
Yeah.
So like that one is hard.
So yeah, we're moving into the last platforming kingdom, which is Starfruit. Starfruit Kingdom is really cool. Guess what? We have another race right up front. Classic. This is the Ninja Rally. Ninja Rally is kind of hard casually, honestly. They're really fast, but we're not doing this casually. We're gonna do an IWC on this first wall and zoom to the end of the level. So the race hasn't even started yet, so they're not going. And we just get to traverse along the end of the level. Doo-doo-doo. The race starts now. And the race ends now. GG. That was really fast. Good job.
Thanks. Practice.
That was really good. Yeah. So basically, like,
Marathon for preparation.
that IWC is just really fast and really cool. So
Really easy too. One of the easier ones because it's not like speed dependent. Oh, hey, never talk again. Got it. It's not like speed dependent like all the other ones. It's just like where you might not zip if you didn't get your speed right. It's just you touch that ceiling with an IWZ or an IWC, off you go.
yeah, it's really, really cool. So now we're moving into the asteroid belt. We're in space now. Donkey Kong's in space. And this level is just incredibly beautiful and cool. So basically you're just in space. The background's amazing. You're flying from planet to planet using the dragons. And we need gold here, so we need 800. There's plenty in this level. Pretty much like we're just trying to move around quickly. A lot of this is cycle based in terms of getting on the wall, you know, moving around correctly. It has a lot of difficult platforming, I would say. And then there's this boss fight, mini boss fight with the pig, and there are the birds dropping down stuff from above, and they can be really annoying.
They can also be helpful, but I stunned the one that helps.
Classic.
Twice. Okay, the second time I was stunned. Good. Okay, it's good. I still made it to the cycle.
Yeah, you made the cycle so you didn't have to wait for it to go all the way back. Now we're on like a little ice planet, and you can go there and get a bunch of beats, but we're not going to do that.
There's a 100 flower I can grab here. I'm not going to.
Yeah, we don't need it.
You need to clap the whole thing instead of like just mashing right.
Yeah, like it's like right above DK's head, and so it's really slow to clap and get the 100 flower, and we're well on our way to it, so. Yeah, just jumping between here. It can actually be really scary, but.
Yeah, those platforms are scary.
Laurie's really good at it. Ice spider fight, awesome. We pretty much deal with it the same as all the other fights, though.
We got another 3, that's good. You were 2 for 3 on those fire cycles. And then here's a small skip.
Yeah, this skip's really cool. So basically, we're trying to get inside of the like inside of this asteroid. And so how to do that, you kind of slide up against the wall and do a wall jump, and that was perfect. Great first try.
Yeah, that is the skip I'm bad at, so I'm glad I got it first try.
That was so clean. Pretty much if you don't do that, you have to go all the way on the outside and then go internally, but that skips a lot and you get right to the fish, so that was beautiful. That was beautiful. So yeah, moving into ballerina panda fight.
I kind of tried to go for what the try this does here, and I didn't get it.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to line up. And that's the end of the level.
Yeah, this bonus game exists, so I can't really get any beats here, which is why I have a good bit of extra for Sumo Kong coming up.
Yeah.
7.
Nice. Now we're moving into, like, visually one of the coolest bosses in the game, if not the coolest. We're fighting Sumo Kong in space, which is really cool. Sumo Kong hits hard and is fast. So pretty much you have to block his hits perfectly. Block, 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 hit, mash. Really cool.
It really determines what hand he's hitting with. You have to hit back. Try to clap there somehow.
Nice.
Yeah,
so it's good to have a few extra moving in because he just hits really hard, but that was great. Sumo Kong fights really hard, but really fun. And now we're moving into Ghastly King, which is pretty much Cactus King with a little bit of spice in the level beforehand.
Yeah. So coming up at the end of the run, we have like Cactus King again.
Yep.
Ghastly King is what we needed 51 crests to unlock in the first place.
Yep, the origin of the crest routing is why we do it that way.
Yeah, you're gonna see we get 3 here, 51. This thing requires 51.
New kingdom's been discovered.
So, yeah, as Flygon said, it's literally just like the same level and then the same boss fight. Just like the level before is a little hard.
Yeah, this part's a little more
different
spicy.
thing about Ghastly King is the level leading up to him.
Yeah. It's kind of an anticlimactic final boss fight, but it's all good. This part with the Hellbird's a little scary because it has the meteors and it has the Shrunkins.
I lost a cycle there because I hit the wall.
It happens. Yeah, this is the last level, so we don't care about our beat count. Like, you know, you can platinum this, but it's not super important.
Yeah, no, at this point, crests don't matter at all.
Yeah.
In, like, any category except, like, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there we go.
Nice.
I tried to sneak in a cycle there, like a backup cycle, but I started it too late, so I got hit twice. Which is not preferable in any way, but whatever.
Yeah, so time is on the very last hit, so we'll call time when that happens. Yeah, pretty much this is the same fight. You kill the pig, then he smooshes pig. And it's fight time.
So time's gonna be on the last hit of this fight, which if you saw Cactus King, you'll know is like gonna be 20 seconds.
Yeah, it's fast. Yep, getting the stun lock here.
Time.
Yeah! GG. Perfect, Ghastly King.
Yeah, that's what a fight should look like.
That's what you want to see.
Mm-hmm. So that was a run.
That was really fun.
Looking at my timer, I have the stream up on my phone. That's like 4 minutes behind PB. That's not bad, especially considering some of the stuff that happened in that run.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. But yeah, if you haven't played this game, you should play it. it's a phenomenal casual game. Like, I love it. It has a lot of childhood memories for me, and just thanks, Laurie, for having me and having me come take this run for you. It was awesome.
It's a lot of fun. And yeah, casually, this game wildly encourages getting all the crests, so it like wildly encourages like score attacking and like replaying the levels over and over to learn them more, which on its own makes it a good speedrun candidate, but even in the run there are a bunch of stuff that you don't do casually that makes it kind of a unique experience of the game. But yeah, that's about it for me, so thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the run.
Thanks so much, everyone, for having us. It was awesome.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Laurie, for that amazing run of DK Jungle Beat. Reminder that we do have a couple of incentives coming up. We do have a naming incentive if you want your favorite name for the Cadence of Hyrule seed name. And we also have, during the rhythm block, the co-op song. If met, the performers of the rhythm block will showcase a song together. So if you'd like to see that, make sure to get some donations in. We have a $100 donation from Mr. Game and Shout. This week got so busy I didn't have time to donate earlier, so I figured why not get it all in one donation. Sending love myself, Mia like Papaya, and the twins, everyone putting in so much work for a great cause. Donation goes towards naming the Cadence seed for my daughter Emmy. And we're going to go over to a few Twitch ads. We'll be right back.
Nigeria is a big country, quite diverse in terms of cultural differences, but when it comes to the number of children out of school, it is on top. And when I went to Nigeria, for the first time, I spoke about the girls who were abducted by Boko Haram. Like, everybody's just so desperate for this positive change of education for girls there, because girls feel that this is the only way through which they can have a future in which they can feel safe.
My name is Munira Erima. I work with Borno Women Development Initiative as the Education Manager. Girls across Nigeria face a lot of barriers with regards to education. So most of the girls who live in the locations where Boko Haram have taken over don't have access to school.
My name is Abubakar Askira. I am the Director of Programs and Administration in Hallmark Leadership Initiative. Students cannot access the school because of distance from their communities to the schools, especially the girls. The boys are less vulnerable because they are not the target, but for the girls, parents are afraid of being abducted and harassed while going to school.
And also there are cultures and traditions in Nigeria that do not allow girls or give opportunities for girls to go to school. And some traditions sees girls' education as a waste of resources and waste of time. I am a Malala Fund champion. I'm a local activist who tries to provide access for girls' education as well as to bring reforms with regards to free, safe, and quality education. In Nigeria, we have 7 champions. The Nigerian chapter meets in person, or we have meetings online to discuss our activities with regards to the objective of the chapter. Women Development Initiative is partnering with Malala Fund in Nigeria to implement a project on the mobilization of girls back to school with the use of the approach of peer-to-peer education in order to have girls, both in school as well as out-of-school girls, to come together to discuss education issues and also to share knowledge and experiences with regards to challenges they face during the conduct of their learning.
We have reached out to about 500 out-of-school girls. We give opportunity to children to finish the schools and get the sense of responsibility to take care of themselves after secondary school.
We are seeing that the girls are now comfortable to be able to speak out with regards to what is their challenges to education.
Malala Fund encouraged me so that I can study and achieve what I want to be.
My hopes for the future is to see every Nigerian girl to be in school and to be able to achieve what she wants to achieve and to be able to become what she wants to become in the future. That is my hope.
Thanks for sticking around, everybody. It looks like we are ready for our next run, the